I don't want to write my Common App essays. Guys, I'm not gonna get to college. Hi friends, it's Maurice. Today we are working on our Common App essays, boys. I know I said I'd do that last vlog. If you were there, pretend I didn't. Also, if you're new here, you guys should totally like and subscribe to see me again because I'm like super cool and awesome, and you are super cool and awesome, so we're basically like this. Today we're writing Common App essays for... So those are my like 3 reaches, in case you guys like hear that list and you're like... So I have yet to start my supplements, but I pasted them all into a doc, so we got started already, boys. College applications are really, really scary, and that's why I'm doing them with you guys, because I'm kind of terrified. Hopefully you guys can moral support me. Comment down below if you guys are currently applying to college. If you're older, that's chill. But what college do you go to? How's college admissions for you? Because I'm low-key terrified. So if you have any advice, please drop it, bro. I'm shaking in my boots. Let me just see what the general themes of these essays are. So my first one is about world perspective. This one is about how the school shaped my worldview, as well as to elaborate on special talents. Let's start with the optional one. So what I did with my Common App essay, and what I'm going to try to do for this, is I'm just going to kind of like look at what theme I'm supposed to be going with, and then go with the vibes from there. So this is generally like what I do. So I'll look at the questions and see if there's any that like immediately like in my brain. So this one is about an experience where you've had to work with people with different backgrounds and perspectives, and it makes me think of this event I did back last year for like my student ambassador thing, where we had to work with middle schoolers and help them create an invention, and it was really hectic. But I think I'd want to write about that because I was meant to be like their leader and like kind of be their guide, because we weren't supposed to be directly hands-on with them. So also what I think helps, because obviously you're trying to get into these schools, so what I think helps a lot for me is that usually they'll have like a little bit of text above their, so they'll have like a little bit of text. This is pasted onto the Google Doc, but if you look, there's like that little bit of text on top, and I highlight key words or things that they're looking for so I can emphasize how I exemplify those traits in my essay. So I'm not gonna lie, I can't like give crazy advice on to like how to do your Common App and all that stuff, because I'm like literally going through the process right now. So when I'm actually like in college, I'll probably do a more extensive video for you guys. Boom. I've been gone for like 15-20 minutes now. This essay has to be 250 words for context. So I got the general idea down for my intro, where I'm basically talking about that event that I had to do. Middle schoolers can be interesting, and the one kid was like, "What about disabled people? Yikes!" So anyway, I talking about how I handled that situation and how I pivoted from taking that kid's perspective of making fun of disabled people and took it as a way to inform the kids, but also get them to actually like want to build on the idea. Hi guys, we're back after writing our first supplemental, and now Michaela's here. Where's Michaela?
Hi guys.
Bro looks dead. Booty cheek lighting per usual. Anyway, hey guys, so we're back now after a long day. It's actually the next day. Michaela's gone. We didn't have school today, but we had to go do a thing for the student ambassador thing. I swear that takes so much of my time up. It's actually kind of diabolical. Back on the actual topic of what we're doing, our supplements. So first, I have the one I completed. So I completed one of my supplements already, as you saw yesterday. So I got some people to edit it while I was at school doing the student ambassador thing, and they also does pretty good. So we are done one supplement, and that is the only supplement for that school, so we can move on now to our next one. So there's one for this one school where they only have 2 short ones, and this one for this other school that has 1 big one and 2 short ones. So I think I'm gonna do that one for the big one and 2 short ones, because that school's deadline is November 1st for early decision. And truthfully, this is what at least I'd recommend, and what my counselor recommended, is that you do your ones that are like actually due soon first, and then hold off on the ones that are due in January, just so you don't stress yourself out and get overwhelmed. Why are we going to Target?
I want to get more poster things since I'm gonna actually be hanging out with it.
Okay guys, I guess we're going on a detour to Target. So I got my Leve CD, so we're gonna open it. Let me just peel off the plastic, guys. I like this album a lot, actually. I think it's pretty banger. What the? Did you guys see Benson Boone at Leve's show? Because, like, Heike, guys, bring him to my show because I want to see Benson Boone. And I know that we all josh on him for, like, Moonbeam Ice Cream. And I think his lyrics are interesting, but I gotta respect good vocals when I hear good vocals, so, to be real. Okay. CD opened. Okay. Let's see what the actual CD looks like, because I haven't looked up. Okay, so it's the same as the album cover, so that's cute. She's gorgeous. I love her. Okay. Anyway, that segment's over. Back to Common App and supplements, guys. Okay, so anyway, time to write our next supplement, guys. So I'm going to do my one for the school that I'm applying early decision for. Heads up, guys, I won't be writing all of my supplements in this video, obviously. This is like over 1,000 words. Actually, 1,000 is a lot. It's a lot of words and a lot of thinking, and I frankly don't have the time to dedicate to recording all of my supplements, but I just hope this video is helpful to you guys. The one I'm gonna do is this prompt that tells you to briefly discuss the significance to you of a school or summer activity in which you have most been involved. I think I'm gonna talk about CCTV, which is like the morning announcements, because it's like genuinely kept me up at night sometimes, but it's also been one of the most fun things I do at my school, and genuinely like one of the best things I've done so far, where it's just so much fun. And it's so different from what I usually do. I've never been much of a tech gal or like a show kind of gal, but I was just really excited to join when I was a freshman, and I was like, remember, I was so freaking scared of joining, and then when I joined, it like actually was so great because I feel like we have like a really strong community despite only meeting for like 20 minutes every morning. There's like a strong community, and I'm just really glad to be part of it. And like now, after the years have passed, I'm the executive producer, and I kind of want to try to put all those feelings into this essay. There's a lot that goes into running like a news show, and being the one to lead all that this year has been really fun, and I think it's actually one of the most awesome things I do. So I think I'm going to talk about that. I think this has helped a lot with writing my essays, is I'm trying to align them all under the theme of myself and my values. I'm not trying to market myself to the school necessarily as much as I'm trying to share myself. Because I get that a lot of people are like trying to market themselves to the school, but I'm trying to more show the schools who I am as a person rather than show them like why they should pick me. Because if they want to pick me, then me showing myself will show them what they want. Assuming I like write well and stuff. Obviously there's a bit of marketing yourself in it, but in general, I'm just trying to make it about me without making it like I'm trying to sell myself. Okay, guys. So, check in. I have the intro to my essay. So basically, I spent the intro. Okay. Let me give some essay writing tips. So essay writing tips, from what I've learned while writing my supplement so far, is A, have a hook. Duh. If you know how to write an essay, you know how to have a hook. My favorite type of hook, I spam this, bro, like, so my favorite type of hook is actually quotes or dialogue. Like in my first one, I started it with like a discussion between the kids I was helping, and my second one, I'm starting it with like me telling the other people that were live in the morning for the show. So, okay guys, so we get back to work. I'll get back to you guys when I'm done, and then we can sign off and do some final thoughts for the day. Guys, we are back one last time. Okay, final reflections, guys. I just finished writing my other essay that I was writing for this. I write my essays really casual. Stop texting me. Stop texting me. Stop it. Anyway, so I write my essays really casually, actually, and I think that's something that helps me a lot, is writing my essays just like I'm telling a story to someone, because I want these admissions people to know what I talk like. I want them to know me, bro. Like, we're gonna be like this after they read all my essays. And that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. So I'm like, let me quote part of my essay to y'all. So this is about the morning announcements thing. It's hard not to want to strangle a freshman. Not actually, when they start yelling in the middle of the morning run through. It is equally as frustrating when your second in command calls over said freshman to yell at them in front of everyone. So overall, I think things to keep in mind, or at least I tried to keep in mind when writing my essays, was what type of person I'm trying to show these admissions people, because obviously every school has the criteria they're looking for. They have the kind of person they want at their school. That's good to keep in mind. So like I try to highlight those key things like I said earlier, but at the base of it, they are wanting to see if they want you. So there is no point to show them a fake version of you who isn't actually you, because that's goofy. They're trying to see who you are to see if you match their vibe. So there's no point in like faking a vibe just for them to be like, yeah, that's our person. And then it turns out you freaking hate it there because it wasn't your vibe. Because part of the admissions officers thing, in my opinion, is that they care. They care about everyone's essays and they read all of them. So it's important to actually take that opportunity to tell a story and not just to be like, I'm super cool, I get good grades. Like, yes, mention that, that's important, but I wouldn't make that my whole bit. If I don't get into college, don't listen to any of this. But I hope you guys all enjoyed watching and that you guys are all here for next time. Again, one last time, like and subscribe. One last time. Also, leave a comment down below and tell me what colleges you guys are applying to. And if you're not applying to college, tell me what colleges you're looking at, or if you're looking for like a city school, like suburban school, if you're looking to rush a frat or sorority. I don't know, whatever your vibe is, tell me down below. I'll try my best to respond to all of you guys. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!